Number 9, Alex McCaslin. Number 10, Eli Frary. Number 11, Cameron Banks. Number 15, Andrew Howe. Number 16, Aiden Howe. And number 18, Brian Alvarez. Now let's introduce your Kingfisher Yellow Jacket. Number 1, Diego Munoz. Number 2, Jake Sis. Number 3, Santiago Ortega. Number 4, Brett Schlegel. Number 6, Abel Guzman. Number 7, Hayden Green. Number 9, Jairo Velarde. Number 11, Jaden Bain. Number 12, J.W. Struck. Number 15, Reed Witt. And number 17, Eduardo de la Torre. Kingfisher boys are coached by Isaac Waltman and assistant coach Adam Clifford.
And here we are, Thursday night in the K-Town, senior night for the Jackets. The Jackets are taking on Tuttle. This is a club team from Tuttle. So as you watch the broadcast, you'll notice a couple of young ladies out there helping the Tuttle team. And again, they're a club team, so I don't know that they have a mascot, but so I'll just refer to them as Tuttle. And they're coin toss right now between two of the seniors for senior night, Diego Munoz and Reed Witt. The third senior on the team is J.W. Struck, who is also in the starting lineup for tonight. And we are about to line up and kick off here in just a moment. Looks like Reed and Diego are the captains for tonight. And they have chosen a goal, and they will be kicking into the south end of the goal. And so yeah. So they're ref's out there showing his skills. Make sure he doesn't hurt himself. He's got to make the good calls. So, we'll see how this game goes. I believe Newkirk does not have a boys soccer team, so for tonight, for senior night, they had to get a fill in, and they were able to bring in Tuttle. Again, this is a club team. These are teams that, they can be really good, and sometimes maybe not. We'll see what this team brings. Again, some of my teams when we played indoor, which is more of a supplemental type soccer to help keep them in shape. Played some club teams, and man, they are, wow, they're really good. But that's they can bring in somebody really from anywhere, as long as they're the right age. And so here we are. We've got Kingfisher kicking off. Xander Padilla to Hayden Green. And they send it forward. Chago Ortega's on the ball. Here comes Reed Witt. And the goalie is outside of the box. Going to have a handball against Tuttle. The ref, the center, and the side judge is trying to determine what's going on, and because he stepped outside of the box, I will admit that gray line is probably just a little difficult to see if it's your first time being here on the field. I'm not sure what he called now. Oh, yep. Well, there we. I'm not sure what happened there, but Tuttle got a free kick. They send it up. Kingfisher's on the ball. Let's see if the Yellow Jackets can do something with this. They send the ball forward. Xander Padilla is on it. Pass back to Rhett Schlegel. Drops it back to Reed Witt. He's surrounded there. And they're gonna battle for it. We'll see if they can do something with that ball, and a foul is called. That's going to go against Kingfisher, giving the Tuttle team a free kick, and they send it up. They don't wait, and that's kind of one of the strategies, I was mentioning through the girls' game. You don't let them have time to set up. As soon as that ref says you can kick the ball, and get the game going. It's it is a time to attack, and so far that's what Tuttle is doing. Let's see here. It's Rhett Schlegel. He just takes the ball away from Tuttle. Passes it, but it doesn't make it to Chago. Let's see, number 7 for it's Carson Banks. He gets that ball. And Tuttle's, they're fighting for it. And let's see. Jairo Velarde, he passed it over to J.W. Struck. J.W. is fighting for it, trying to keep the ball in. And Tuttle's on the ball. Nice heel kick. He's going to pass it up. And let's see, they're going to try to take a shot on the goal, and they do, but it's through the uprights instead of the goal, the soccer goal, that is. We're going to have a goal kick for Kingfisher.
One of the busy bees down there grabbing the ball for us.
Busy bees. What would we do without them? And they get it over the fence. Good job, Busy Bee. Hayden Green's on the ball. He passes it up. Xander Padilla just didn't get the right touch there, but now it's passed up to Chago Ortega. And Hayden passed it over. Reed Witt's on the ball. He's running up the side. Oh, he dribbles right into the defender, though, and trips up a little bit. He's going to take a shot on the goal. Nope, he passes it, and Hayden Green tried to pass it over. Got Abel Munoz on the ball, and he tried to shoot, but the defender for Tuttle was there. That Eduardo De La Torre saves it. Oh. Tuttle's on the ball. J.W. Struck just misses it. And Tuttle's moving. They're not holding back. Probably shooting just a little too early there, but sometimes you got to get rid of that ball just a little faster. Diego Munoz on the ball, passing it up to Abel, not Munoz. Oh, he took a hand to the face there. Yeah, so they foul, free kick for Kingfisher. Abel Guzman. I said Munoz. I guess I just get used to saying Munoz because there's a handful of kids that are Munoz. So let's see if Mr. Bain is on that ball, throwing for Kingfisher. And let's see if Chago can get through these guys. Looks like he got kicked a little bit there. Tuttle's on the ball. Nice pass to the outside, but Rhett Schlegel's there to take that away from him. Pass it to J.W. Struck, but field goal, but no goal. So far, the Tuttle team is being very aggressive, trying to keep the ball on their end, and they're taking shots on the goal. Going to need Kingfisher to make sure they're doing that as well, and they're trying to be aggressive. So Tuttle defenders tried to keep the ball from Kingfisher, but Back to the feet of Chago. Now Abel passing it forward. And Xander Padilla and Eduardo are swarming the defender. The ball still gets away from him. Abel Guzman's on it. And they're going to cross it and header in from Xander Padilla. That was how that works. And that was a nice one. Xander Padilla with the first goal of the game for the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. And that's what you want to see. I hope Coach Waltman likes that. That was a nice assist from Abel Guzman. Nice little attack. I didn't get to make it to the Mount St. Mary game just the other night. Kingfisher, unfortunately, did not come out with a win. They lost in penalties. But just from what I heard, they were able to play a game where they were able to keep Mount St. Mary contained, because Mount St. Mary, they have a good team as well. Just unfortunately in penalties they lost. I think it was 3-1. But still, Coach Waltman has a good product out here on the field. A lot of talent. These guys, I mean, it's a big junior class and a big freshman class. There's a lot of talent, a lot of opportunity here. If he can just get these guys dialed in. Tuttle shoots on the goal. Diego Munoz stops it, throws it out to Abel Guzman, who's moving it up the field. Just misses Eduardo De La Torre. Jaden Bain there on the pass back up. Chago's moving the ball forward. Let's see if they get a nice 1-2 here.
He grabbed his jersey. Did you see it?
Oh, I missed it. I was watching the defender.
He grabbed his jersey to try to slow him down.
Yeah, they're one thing out here, I think the club soccer gets to play a little more looser at times, so they kind of get to do some of those extra things. But, that's probably not going to cut it here.
But they called for the elbow.
Oh, they called Chago for the elbow, though.
Yeah, but he grabbed that side of his jersey, so it looked like he threw an elbow. But
what's that saying? It's the second person that usually gets caught or whatever. So, yeah, you got to watch those things, because I didn't even see Chago's elbow, but I was watching just a moment ago. One of the other Tuttle defenders was grabbing the back of a jersey, so it may have been the same individual. And Tuttle's going to shoot it forward. And if you're watching and you say, hey, those are girls, yeah, well, I've coached a co-ed team for many years, and you can have a nice combination of players, having them playing as a co-ed team. I'm just watching Reed here. The defender is she's being aggressive, as we seen with the girls game earlier. Hey, the girls can play aggressive too. But it does not shock me to see, like I said, this is a club team from Tuttle. It's not Tuttle High School. And let's see if Chago's going to try to put that in the goal. Just misses it outside. He took a shot with his left foot. That's always encouraging to see your players try to use both feet in the game. But it's nice to see that Chago's playing very aggressive. I would say that probably the two most aggressive as of right now on the team are Chago and Xander. I mean, and they're both fast. In my personal opinion, they're probably two of the fastest on the team, at least that I've seen on the field. A nice kick up from Tuttle. Diego's coming out to see if he can grab it. Ooh. Those are the times you got to be careful when they run out. When the goalie gets that far away from the goal, you have to be pretty sure you're going to get that ball, because just the wrong touch on that ball, that forward, that striker, they can keep it away from the goalie and take a shot on the goal. I mean, it happens in the pros, so nobody should be surprised that happens in high school soccer. I guess they called offsides. I didn't even notice that. Chago's going to pass it up. Abel Guzman, is he going to get there? He keeps it in bounds. He's got a couple of options to pass. Oh, he tried to center it there to Eduardo, but the Tuttle defender was there. She's going to try to keep it from going out of the back line, try to keep it from having a corner kick off of Abel to a goal kick for Tuttle. And again, so far, as I mentioned before, this is senior night for Kingfisher. We have 2 of the 3 seniors as captains, Reed Witt and Diego Munoz. The third senior on the pitch tonight is J.W. Struck, number 12, playing back on the defensive line. The other 2 defenders we have are Jairo Velarde and Jaden Bain. Let's see who we've got in our middle. And we have, looks like Hayden Green, Abel Guzman, Rhett Schlegel, and looks trying to determine what position Chago's playing, but it looks like he's in the middle as well, as Tuttle's trying to take a shot on the goal. It's intercepted by Abel. They're fighting for it down in the box. A little bit of a shoulder there from Tuttle. They're playing aggressive. I mean, you can't fault them for that as long as they keep it clean. Header from number 7 for the Tuttle team. There we go, shot on the goal, and Diego's going to just punch that right out through the top of the goal, so no score for Tuttle. It's going to give them a corner kick. Maybe if I looked at the right roster, I'd be able to say number 7 is Carson Banks for Tuttle. And let's see. Oh, okay, there he is. I was trying to find out which corner they're going to go to. I didn't see anybody moving.
Yeah, the ball went to the back fence. And
all right, he's setting it up now. And here we go once again. Wonder what kind of play they'll make on this. What kind of set piece they got here. Is he going to just shoot it to the goal, or he puts it there and header out by Chago. And let's see. Tuttle's on it. See. Looked like a shot there from number 8. Looked like that was Malachi Allman. And Diego's going to punt that up, but Tuttle is on it, but here comes Reed. He's trying to race past the defender, and ooh, that was a...
They're going to get a foul on Reed?
Yes. Yeah, just a little too much on that. But hey, remember, just because it's a girl doesn't mean she isn't tough, and she got back up. So that's again not a surprise. But then again, she's probably still hurting a little bit because I'm pretty sure that turf doesn't feel the best. Hayden Green intercepts that penalty kick there, or free kick, I should say. Rhett Schlegel's on the ball. I'm not even sure what happened there.
I think he called another foul.
Yeah, it's another foul. I didn't see a foul. Tuttle. Well, looks like we got another foul. So, and one thing about this game is it is moving just a little bit faster so far. Definitely all kinds of respect to the refs because they gotta, man, their eyes gotta work just as fast as these players do. So that was a foul against Kingfisher. Free kick for Tuttle. Header by Chago. Shoulder by Jaden Bain. He's got a hold of it. Up to Abel Guzman. Nice pass forward. And let's see what Chago does. He's fast. Oh, it just gets outside of the line. Chago looked like he was going to outrun this guy. But one thing about these turf fields is, in comparison to grass fields, you know, in grass fields, there's when you've had, like we just had plenty of rain, but this pitch here, it's still flat, still pretty much perfect. You know, if it was a grass field, there would be some mud, some little dents and holes in the ground, and it sometimes Eduardo takes a shot on the goal. Sanders in there trying to do something with it, but their defenders are playing tough. And nice interception there by Chago. There we go. We got J.W. Struck. Just had the ball picked from him by number 7. And Jaden passes it to Kingfisher, number 7, Hayden Green, who passes it up, but it's intercepted by Tuttle. And what I was saying is that those grass fields may have bumps and humps and slow the ball down, but when it's a turf field, that ball moves fast. It rolls. And so you got to make sure you're fast. And we got Reed coming up. Oh, slide tackle missed by Tuttle. corner kick for Kingfisher. And we'll see what they do here. Again, there's no wind. There's no excuses for the ball doing this or that. So if he can put his foot on it and give it the direction it needs, he should be able to put it exactly where it should go for them to score. We'll see what he does here. And I don't think that was a good touch there, but we got Xander racing out to it. He beats the defender. And he's going to dribble away from the Tuttle, but they still get a touch on it. He drops it back to Jairo Velarde. Jaden Bain moving it up to Reed, and Reed pushes it forward. Whoa, that Tuttle defender is there to intercept it. Nice heel kick from Hayden to Chago, and Eduardo making a statement. We'll see it. These Tuttle defenders, they're in Kingfisher's way. We're at 24 minutes and 30 seconds of this half. The score right now are the Jackets 1 and Tuttle 0. Throw in for Kingfisher. Got Chago going to toss it in. Nice throw in. Hayden just missed. Oh, Xander kicks it just a little too high. Just over the goal post, but if it was football.
And over the concession stand.
Over the concession stand. So, I'll tell you what, my church is one of the two churches behind. If he kicks it over in our parking lot, we're going to keep it. I'm just kidding. But that's one of the things that I see quite often is you have a forward or striker right there in front of the goal. They got an open spot, and they take that kick, and it just goes 20 feet up in the air and misses the goal. I don't know if it's that rush of adrenaline or what, but that happens quite often. Chago's on the ball. He takes a bump from Tuttle. Let's see, that was Tuttle number 9, it looks like. That's Alex McCaslin. Oh, Kingfisher's back on it. Oh, just gets past Rhett. Reed's on the ball. Throw in for Kingfisher. This just got past the toes of Hayden Green. Xander's going to take a shot on the goal. Just a bit outside. But this time it stays below the roof of the concession stand. Looking down there, and Coach Waltman, he's got the coach walk. He wants something done a certain way, and maybe they're not doing it, so he looks like he's getting a sub ready. Ball's coming out. Chago gets a header on it. No Yellow Jacket was in the area to get that. Nice little push in the back from one of the Tuttle players to J.W. Struck. Chago's there to take it away again. Nice move there by Chago. It's something else to get past the elbows, but they're doing a good job. Nice pass from Hayden Green to Rhett Schlegel. See if Rhett can get it to the middle, and he does to Hayden. Nice, trying to set up a 1-2. Those Tuttle defenders just getting in the way. And they center it. They're going to try to push it up, try to utilize the channels, see if they can get a goal. Need that defense to step up and close off any openings. And here comes Hayden Green passing it to Rhett Schlegel. Reed's giving him the go-ahead, looking for the 1-2. The Tuttles, they're playing some good defense. Too many feet in the cookie jar there. Rhett's on the ball and throw in for Kingfisher. Coach Waltman's calling a sub. You got Julian Marshall, number 18, going in for Xander Padilla. Looks like we've got another potential sub getting loose. I believe that's Chris Orozco, defensive player. Kingfisher moving the ball. Reed Witt takes a shot. Julian's on it. Nice pass to Chago, but the goalie brings it down. Denies that shot on the goal. Goalie's kind of calming the pace here. And he boots it out. Right to a Kingfisher Yellow Jacket. Hayden Green crosses it over to Julian Marshall, who pushes it up to Abel Guzman. And nice little move there. Got to hustle, Abel. Got to get back there. And Tuttle's going to see if they can push the ball forward. Let's see if they get swarmed by the Kingfisher forwards, Eduardo De La Torre and Abel Guzman. Chago passes it up. Abel's going to take a shot on the goal and just misses it. And cameraman needs to do a little bit better job stopping that ball. I believe that is Brian. He is, I don't know if he's a team cameraman or what, but he can play some soccer too. So let's see, we got a goal kick here for Tuttle. Didn't see any subs come in for Tuttle yet, so. Chago to Rhett, to Hayden Green, to Reed Witt. Oh, just gets away from Reed, and that Tuttle player is on him, and they are creating a problem for Kingfisher by just getting in front of him. Just my opinion. One thing Kingfisher is going to have to do tonight is they got to pass that ball just a little bit sooner. I would always tell my teams, if you're thinking about passing, you're late. You got to make that pass just a little bit sooner, just because those little openings that are there between defenders, between your teammate, those openings close fairly quick. So you just got to make sure you move that ball. It's kind of like even in basketball when you want to thread that needle. You can try to catch them when they're not looking and pass that ball through to one of your teammates, but in soccer, those openings close very quick. So we got a corner kick here for Kingfisher. Julian Marshall kicking it in. Attempted header by Eduardo De La Torre, but it's intercepted by a Tuttle player. Kingfisher was on the ball, lost it again. Tuttle has control right now. They're going to try to push it forward, bring it up the middle. Assuming they're going to try to utilize what channels they have, push the ball forward, and they get it up there. But Jaden Bain comes racing through, and he's able to keep that ball away from him. Let's see if he can get it pushed up, and he does. Looks like Tuttle just gets away with a bit of a handball there. Chago in the middle. Let's see if he gets past that defender, and he does. Is Eduardo going to make it there before the goalie? And no, the goalie grabs it. I'm really liking the pace right now. Kingfisher is really pushing it, and that's a good thing to see. You really don't want them to be out there and just be lackadaisical. I mean, you want to be aggressive. You want them to be, just going after the ball, but you also want them to execute. You want them to make sure that what they're doing is just not all, as one of my old buddies used to say, you don't want to be out there all helter-skelter. But you got to be out there. You've got to be determined. You got to know what you're doing. Pretty much have an objective. And here we got a sub. We got Chris Roscoe in for J.W. Struck, one of the seniors. Xander Padilla back in for senior Reed Witt. Give them a rest, I'm assuming, because they've really been staying at it, staying aggressive. Throw in for Kingfisher, interrupted by the Tuttle defender, and the ball is just pushed forward. Chris Roscoe is doing good shielding the ball. Hyro's on it. You got to, that's one of the other things we talked about even with the girls' game. When you pass that ball, you've got to look up. You've got to know that you're sending it to one of your targets and not just kicking it forward because you're just giving it right back to the other team. So I always would try to talk to my players, look up, keep your eyes up, and, you've got to scan the field as Abel pushes the ball over to Chago. Chago's going to dribble it in, and he's going to pass to Abel. And Abel takes a shot, but it goes just over the goal, hits the concession stand. Hopefully it didn't spill my next pulled pork sandwich over. Going to be a goal kick for Tuttle. But I really think Kingfisher's looking good. They're staying aggressive. They're moving fast. They're passing the ball, taking shots on the goal. A lot of times it's just about drilling down, zeroing in exactly, and executing precisely, not necessarily perfectly. That was a good bump from Hayden, but the ref's going to call a foul on that. It looked like it was more of a 50-50 ball, but free kick for Tuttle. We'll see who's. I can't even see his number either. Looks like number maybe 11.
That's what it looks like from here, but he's kind of.
No, it's
A
not an
little far
11.
away.
It's like an 18 or something. Here I am focusing on that. They've already moved the ball. Yeah, that was Brian Alvarez. It says Jelly Bean, so I don't know. I don't know if that's on his jersey, but Brian Alvarez. Throw in for Tuttle. They're on this end. Kingfisher's done a great job of keeping the ball on the other end so far. Let's see if they can hold up and, well, another free kick. Free kick for Kingfisher. I didn't see what the foul was, but the ball's been moved forward by Jaden Bain. Rhett's on the ball. Keeps it away from the defender. Nice touch from Xander. Now Rhett's going to, oh, he just gets his pocket picked by the Tuttle player, but he gets it back to Xander, and Xander attempts a little heel kick, but gets tangled up with the Tuttle player.
Free kick.
Free kick for Tuttle. You know, it's one thing in these games when they move fast, you still have to, you know, not move faster than the ball. Make sure you're, as Tuttle is advancing the ball, they're in the box. Daigle's coming out. Oh! And Tuttle shoots one in. Goal for Tuttle, bringing it up to a tie. 1-1. I don't know who that was, but
Substitution for the Yellow Jackets, number 15, Reed Witt.
Reed Witt is coming back into the game, giving Abel Guzman a break. Kingfisher's going to have to dial it in right here. Oh, if it just would have got past that last defender, Reed would have had an option there, but that last defender was able to send it back to the other end. And just outside the out-of-bounds line, off Rhett. Jaden is a tough player. I know it looked like he just took that right to the face, but he's definitely a tough kid, and he's the kind of guy that a coach definitely wants out there. And he plays with intensity, and he has speed, and he'll get in there and he'll take one for the team. Sometimes that just happens to be an injury when he does it. So we have a goal kick for Kingfisher. See where Diego puts it. He gets it right up to Hayden Green, who gets a good touch to Chago. Back to Hayden Green. Just hits the defender. But we got Xander Padillo passing it up. And it just gets away from him. Hayden Green with a good touch. Brings the ball back. Nice pass to Reed. Let's see if Reed takes a shot on the goal, and he passes it to the center to Eduardo. Just gets on the back of his foot, though. Tuttle kicks it forward, and they're going to try to advance this ball. I don't know if a few of these Tuttle players keep falling down tonight. I don't know if they're wearing the right shoes or not. I would assume they have the right ones on. Sometimes the turf can be slick. I just saw a player fall. I don't even know exactly what happened there.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow card on. Did he call that on Chago or Hayden?
Number 3, I think.
Oh, yellow card on Chago. Coach subbing him, bringing in Maddox Jarvis. Maddox, we'll see him get out there. Maddox is. I was trying to remember if I know Maddox played last year. He's got a lot of potential. If he gets a few things zeroed in, he can be a big pain for some of the opponents for Kingfisher. But he's very athletic. Got Jaden pushing the ball up past half. Tuttle gets it back, but it's a throw in for Tuttle now. They just threw it out of bounds. Kingfisher's throw in. Rhett to Hayden Green. Let's see if they can move that ball forward and right to the correct person, but it just got past Xander. Right now, Jaden is doing a good job keeping the ball from the Tuttle players. Another foul. Free kick for Kingfisher. Not even sure. Some of these fouls, man, they're happening faster than I can look. But kick for Kingfisher. We'll see where they put it. Up to Xander Padilla. He gets past the defender. Another foul. Let's see if they can advance this ball. If they can just move it up. Maybe get another foul at the 20 and take a shot on the goal. Let's see where they put it. We've got Rhett, Eduardo, and Reed back. And Hayden puts the ball right back there. Reed's going for it, but it did not get past the Tuttle defender. Julian Marshall's there. And Tuttle is in control. They're going to move the ball. Moving it up. And they push it to the center. Hyro intercepts it. Tuttle's back in control. Nice stop by Jaden. Now Rhett, let's see if he'll move it up, and he passes it up. And there comes Reed. Reed's on the ball. Is he going to take that shot? And that should be, well, no foul in the box. Nice block by the Tuttle defender. Corner kick. Pretty sure that as some of the other fouls that were called, I was sure that was going to be close to being a foul in the box, which would have resulted in a penalty kick, but it didn't. The defender did his job and shut him down there. So now we've got Julian Marshall, number 18. He's a junior on the corner kick. And here we go. And header by, Hayden Green. Got a touch on it, but it just went right outside the box. That was a good set piece. And now a goal kick for Tuttle. Tuttle gave Kingfisher plenty of time to set up. Thank you very much. And Julian Marshall on the ball with the header, pushing it forward. Tuttle defender brings it. Chris Orozco may have felt that one. He may feel it tomorrow too. And let's see, Hayden Green. Oh, there we go. Hayden's on the ball. He's going to. Those Tuttle players are playing tough. They're not going to give it up. Chris Roscoe with the drop back to the goalie. And Diego's going to scan the field.
Number 7 just got yellow carded for Tuttle.
Oh, wow. Well. All right, Tuttle bringing in a sub. So number 7, Carson Banks is going to go sit out a little bit. Let's see who came in. Number 17, Charlie Thompson. Let's see where are they going to place the ball? Well, they had the other AR, side judge, signaling for a push. It looks like.
Yeah, they're gonna say Hayden pushed first, and he just retaliated.
I got you.
Is what I think he's trying to tell him.
Huh. Yeah, Jaden's over here to relay whatever message to Hayden, so I don't know if he's going to take back that yellow card, but he may come over and have a little chat with, he's giving Hayden a yellow. So Hayden's going to come out. Coach Waltman is not pleased. I don't know what he just said, but did you hear what he said?
Him?
No.
Oh, no.
Well, Well, let's see. Kingfisher on the kick. That wasn't a very good touch there. Not sure what happened. Think he got a part of the field. Tuttle's moving the ball, and they advance it. He was close to being offsides. So I think that's why he let up and let the ball go. But I may just need to be quicker on where I put my eyes because I've missed a couple of things. Because I'm watching the ball and then some of the action's off the ball. So we got to throw in there. Chago's on it. And he's going to pass it over to Rhett. Let's see what they set it up as. It's a give and go. See if he can get around that defender and get a shot. Someone's got to tell. A little bit of miscommunication there. Rhett's going to shoot on the goal, but it hits a Tuttle. I thought it hit a Tuttle defender.
Guess not.
Must have deflected off of a Kingfisher player because now they're calling a goal kick. Well, we definitely have a fast-paced game here. And that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Tie game 1-1, 6 minutes and 16 seconds left. Tuttle's trying to push it forward, and like Chago took a little bit of a spill there. Oh, and Xander's going to get a call. That was a slide tackle, and he's going to get a yellow. I mean, he kind of, that slide tackle came from the back a little bit, so got to come from the front, I believe. So Xander's going to have a seat.
So on the yellow card, they got to come out until the next half, or?
No, just a couple minutes, I believe it is. So let's see. Tuttle's going to get a free kick here. They've got all their defenders up. So we'll, Diego's able to bring that down. Let's see where he puts it. And it's coming over to Julian Marshall, but the Tuttle, they tried to get it. We got Maddox Jarvis moving the ball very well. And let's see if Abel can get that ball before it gets out. And it does not. Going to be a goal kick for Tuttle. Tuttle is taking their time, which I guess is a good tactic right now. You know, they're technically kind of in control here with the pace. They've been unfortunately shutting Kingfisher down as they make an attempt, but let's see if Kingfisher can get back in control. Eduardo on the ball. Nice body by Julian. Back into Maddox Jarvis. Jarvis is going to push it up. Oh, that Tuttle defender. They know how to be in the way. And she's going to pass it up. Rhett Schlegel is on it. Jarvis is back. I'm just glad we don't have an AA Ron on the team, because I don't know if I'd be able to pronounce it right. Goalie scoops it up for Tuttle. Punts it out. Let's see if Jarvis can get it, and he does. Gets a touch on it to Julian Marshall. Passes it up to Eduardo, but it's too far from Eduardo. Goes out of bounds, giving Tuttle a throw in. We've got 4 minutes left in this half. The score is 1-1. Senior night for Kingfisher Yellow Jackets on this Thursday night in the K-Town. For a bit, I thought this game was going to be on Friday, and I was like, man, I can't wait to use the old Gary England Friday night in the big town. But, you know, maybe some other time. Throw in for Kingfisher. Julian Marshall on the ball, seeing what his options are. We got Reed over there in the center of the field on his own. Nice cut through. Is Eduardo going to make it? No. Goalie gets out there and grabs the ball. That was a nice give and go. Pass was just a little wide, but it was in the right spot, if that makes sense. Jarvis is in there. I told you Jarvis is, he's an athlete. And we got Eduardo going to take a shot on the goal and in. Yellow Jacket stinger to the back of the net. Good for the freshman, Eduardo De La Torre. Bringing Kingfisher up 2 and Tuttle 1. 3 minutes left in the half.
Number 17, Eduardo De La Torre.
This game has me, hankering for another pulled pork sandwich. I'm walking up these stairs in the stadium here. The stands makes it worth it. Get my exercise in for the week. And there goes Eduardo again. Is he going to make it? And he just misses, but we've got Jarvis back on it. Chago attempting to get it to Eduardo. Eduardo gets there. That Tuttle defender, he's staying tough. And corner kick for Kingfisher. Julian just gets to go right off the foot of a Tuttle defender. Let's see where Julian puts it. See if Kingfisher can get an extra goal before this half. Right here's a good opportunity. And there goes the ball, and Chago's on it, and just gets away from him. Ref calls a handball on Kingfisher. Free kick for Tuttle. And if I was Tuttle, I would have already kicked that ball. You don't let Kingfisher set up. But there we go, Jaden Bain doing what he does. Maddox Jarvis on the ball. Tuttle gets it away from him. And there we go. Jairo Velarde is able to disrupt that. Rhett Schlegel passing it up to Abel. 1-2 to Schlegel. Back to Chago. Heel kick to Abel Guzman. Just outside of the box. Let's see if Abel's able to do something. And Tuttle kicks it out. Throw in. Oh. That was a little confusing there. I guess it's going to be a throw in for Tuttle. And Tuttle's trying to advance it. Jaden Bain on the ball. Back to Tuttle. And number 7, I believe that is for Tuttle. Moving it up, takes a shot on the goal right into the hands of Diego Munoz, and that was Carson Banks, I believe. And Diego's going to throw it out to Chago, who's standing right in the middle of the field by himself. Swarmed by the Tuttle team. And another shot taken on the goal by Tuttle. That looks like number 8, Malachi Allman. And Diego gets it out to Chago, but it gets just past him. Tuttle's on the ball. Jairo Velarde sends it up, but sends it into 3 Tuttle players. And now Tuttle's going to advance on the goal, try to take a shot. Jaden Bain is there. Again, doing what he does, disrupting that attack of the Tuttle forwards, and ball is kicked straight to Diego. And he's going to throw it out, try to get it to either Eduardo or Julian. Touches a Tuttle player, goes out of bounds. Throw in for Kingfisher. And that's the half. Kingfisher 2, Tuttle 1. We'll go to halftime. I believe Mr. Swisher will be down here in a moment, and we'll discuss.
Before the 1930s, most of rural Oklahoma didn't have electricity. With rural areas in such dire need for electricity, the Rural Electrification Administration was created. The REA made modest loans to create rural cooperatives. The first loan to a member-owned co-op in Oklahoma came on October 1st, 1936, to Cimarron Electric Cooperative. Cimarron completed construction of a plant and lines, and on December 24th, 1937, became the first to turn on the power. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. Farms have grown and become more efficient, oil and natural gas companies have set up shop, and our membership grows every year. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
Friday Night Lights is one of the best ways to spend your time in the state of Oklahoma. Kingfisher may be a small town, but we win big. Here at Jackson's and Kingfisher, your locally family-owned and operated Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealership, we share in that small-town pride. Whether you come by a new or pre-owned vehicle from our amazing sales team, or experience our great customer care from our service and parts department, every step of the way, we will treat you like family.
Ram Truck Month is on at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Jeff Johnson here. See the new Ram HD, the most advanced Ram heavy-duty pickups ever, based on standard and available features. Offered now at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Bighorns, Laramie's, Tradesmen's, and more. Then come test drive the most awarded heavy-duty truck over the past 5 years at a dealership you'll only find in a place like Kingfisher. Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Same name, same family since 1927.
Call Capital Roll-Off today for your next project. Our containers are great for construction, remodeling, teardowns, cleanouts, and junk removals. We drop it off, you fill it up, we haul it off. We also offer demolition services. Locally owned and operated by Corey Muggenberg, Capital Roll-Off has multiple sizes to fit your commercial or residential needs. Capital Roll-Off, call us today at 405-375-3333.
Pioneer Fiber Internet. Game-changing. Work from home effortlessly without interruptions. Stream on multiple devices. Make your home a hub of entertainment. Make every device respond instantly to your commands with a smarter home. Upgrade to Pioneer Fiber Internet and redefine the way your family lives, works, and plays. Visit gopioneer.com and sign up today.
All right, welcome back. Jackets leading Tuttle 2-1 here in this non-district game. I don't know, what have you been referring to them as? Tuttle or
Tuttle?
Not the Tigers for sure.
Just Tuttle.
Kingfisher scores first, scores last, takes the 2-1 lead. In between, a lot of chippiness. Would one say that? Describe it.
I would say that. It almost reminds me of some of that you see at the indoor soccer or some of the other club soccer tournaments. Just I mean, hey, they're playing, so that's good.
Did you make note of who got the assist on that last Kingfisher goal? That was an excellent pass, I thought.
Yeah, that was from, I believe it said Abel Guzman to Eduardo.
Yeah, that was an excellent pass, I thought, from my bird's eye view up there. Set up that goal to put the Jackets on top 2-1.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's I lost track of the number of yellow cards that have been handed out in the first half. But I mean, we're upwards of 5, are we not?
I believe so. At least 4, if anything.
Yeah.
It kind of surprised me there on the. What was it? Chago.
There were a couple that
Hayden got one.
Hayden got one due to the side judge.
Yeah.
On the far side over there after he talked with the head referee and pulled him over and talked him into that one. Just saw that replay there of that second Kingfisher goal that we were talking about. Puts the Jackets up 2-1. What are you liking that you're seeing so far out of Kingfisher?
Well, I'm thinking the fact that they're keeping the pace up is good. I like how they're being aggressive, really pushing the ball and taking shots on the goal. They're passing. That's definitely, in my opinion, some improvement for them. You've got to be able to make those passes. It's just there's sometimes, maybe it's just one of the good things with Tuttle is the defenders are getting in the way, that's what their job is. But sometimes even if you keep the pace up, you still have to basically keep your objective of what you're trying to do. When you're trying to advance the ball toward the goal, you've got to make sure you get your pass off to the right person, and this is something I've always seen is that sometimes a pass gets made and they forget to look up and see where they're passing it to, and so little things like that. If they just correct that, it'll be a big improvement. But overall, I think they're doing pretty good. It's this Tuttle team is,
they're scrappy.
They're scrappy and giving them everything that they need, and sometimes you got to have that, keep them on their toes.
Well, we'll see how they stay on their toes in the second half. We've got, about 4 minutes to go before the start of the second half. We're going to let you hear from our great sponsors again. And we'll be back with second half action, so stay with us.
Before the 1930s, most of rural Oklahoma didn't have electricity. With rural areas in such dire need for electricity, the Rural Electrification Administration was created. The REA made modest loans to create rural cooperatives. The first loan to a member-owned co-op in Oklahoma came on October 1st, 1936, to Cimarron Electric Cooperative. Cimarron completed construction of a plant and lines, and on December 24th, 1937, became the first to turn on the power. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. Farms have grown and become more efficient, oil and natural gas companies have set up shop, and our membership grows every year. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
Friday Night Lights is one of the best ways to spend your time in the state of Oklahoma. Kingfisher may be a small town, but we win big. Here at Jackson's and Kingfisher, your locally family-owned and operated Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealership, we share in that small-town pride. Whether you come by a new or pre-owned vehicle from our amazing sales team, or experience our great customer care from our service and parts department, every step of the way, we will treat you like family.
Ram Truck Month is on at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Jeff Johnson here. See the new Ram HD, the most advanced Ram heavy-duty pickups ever, based on standard and available features. Offered now at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Bighorns, Laramie's, Tradesmen's, and more. Then come test drive the most awarded heavy-duty truck over the past 5 years at a dealership you'll only find in a place like Kingfisher. Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Same name, same family since 1927.
Call Capital Roll-Off today for your next project. Our containers are great for construction, remodeling, teardowns, cleanouts, and junk removals. We drop it off, you fill it up, we haul it off. We also offer demolition services. Locally owned and operated by Corey Muggenberg, Capital Roll-Off has multiple sizes to fit your commercial or residential needs. Capital Roll-Off, call us today at 405-375-3333.
Pioneer Fiber Internet. Game-changing. Work from home effortlessly without interruptions. Stream on multiple devices. Make your home a hub of entertainment. Make every device respond instantly to your commands with a smarter home. Upgrade to Pioneer Fiber Internet and redefine the way your family lives, works, and plays. Visit gopioneer.com and sign up today.
Before the 1930s, most of rural Oklahoma didn't have electricity. With rural areas in such dire need for electricity, the Rural Electrification Administration was created. The REA made modest loans to create rural cooperatives. The first loan to a member-owned co-op in Oklahoma came on October 1st, 1936, to Cimarron Electric Cooperative. Cimarron completed construction of a plant and lines, and on December 24th, 1937, became the first to turn on the power. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. Farms have grown and become more efficient, oil and natural gas companies have set up shop, and our membership grows every year. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
Friday Night Lights is one of the best ways to spend your time in the state of Oklahoma. Kingfisher may be a small town, but we win big. Here at Jackson's and Kingfisher, your locally family-owned and operated Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealership, we share in that small-town pride. Whether you come by a new or pre-owned vehicle from our amazing sales team, or experience our great customer care from our service and parts department, every step of the way, we will treat you like family.
Ram Truck Month is on at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Jeff Johnson here. See the new Ram HD, the most advanced Ram heavy-duty pickups ever, based on standard and available features. Offered now at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Bighorns, Laramie's, Tradesmen's, and more. Then come test drive the most awarded heavy-duty truck over the past 5 years at a dealership you'll only find in a place like Kingfisher. Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Same name, same family since 1927.
And we're back. About to begin the second half here for Kingfisher Senior Night. Kingfisher Jackets against Tuttle. Remember, this is a Tuttle club team if you're just tuning in, not Tuttle High School, and they're advancing the ball on the kickoff. Number 8, Joaquin Wallace, moves the ball forward. Let's see if Kingfisher can do something with this, get this away from them so that they don't catch up. This second half has started with a couple new subs on the defensive line. Joaquin Wallace, number 8, and Alex Montiel, I think that's number 16. They're taking a shot on the goal into the hands of Diego Munoz. Drops it just a little bit. He picks it back up. Got Abel Guzman here on the closest sideline waiting for the ball, but Diego pushes it forward. Xander Padilla's up front. Reed Witt, Eduardo De La Torre. Tuttle's on it. Red intercepts it back to Reed. Let's see if Reed can get around the Tuttle players. And, well, he tried to center it, but Tuttle was there in the way. Same thing they were doing last half, just getting in the way, which is their job. They got to shut down Kingfisher if they can. Chago passes it out to Guzman on the side. Oh, that was a nice little touch there. And Chago, was that Eduardo? Yeah, that was Eduardo. Had a nice opportunity there to put the ball in the goal. We got Damian De Alba on the back line as well, number 5. And he's on the ball. Shields it, lets the goalie pick it up. And Diego puts it out to Rhett Schlegel. Alex Montiel passes it up to Hayden. Let's see, they got to get it off this end. And there we go. Kingfisher's going to try to move this up. Pass to Chago Ortega. He's in the center. Pushes it up. Let's see if Reed can get there and bring it to the front. And he shoots it up off the back of a Tuttle defender. Reed shoots it in right to Xander Padilla. Xander's on the goal. Yellow Jacket stinger to the back of the net. And that's a nice statement score right there to come out from the half. From halftime to the beginning of the half. Nice work. Nice work indeed. It's good to see the guys work together like that. That's what we need more of. And this Kingfisher Yellow Jacket team is very capable of doing this any game they play. Kickoff for Tuttle. Kingfisher takes it away. Tuttle gets it back. And Tuttle's going to try to push it up. Let's see if Kingfisher, Damian De Alba has the ball. Hayden pushes it up to Abel Guzman. Abel's going to try to stay away from that Tuttle defender. And he's on the ball, taking it to the side to Eduardo. Give and go. The defenders from Tuttle are on it. Eduardo's back. Keeps it in. Chago's on the ball. Number 7, he's going to have to, he's a little handsy. The ball is called for Tuttle. I don't think Coach Waltman agrees with that too much, which I would have to side with Coach Waltman. Oh, it's a free kick for Tuttle. I guess he called the foul. I definitely didn't agree with that. But Tuttle's moving the ball forward. As I'm standing out here watching the field, someone has on some very strong cologne, but that's okay. I'd rather smell that. Tuttle's going to drive it in, try to shoot on the goal, and he takes a shot right into the hands and knees of Diego Munoz. Brings the ball up. Got Abel Guzman over here, but he's going to punt it, take it to the other side, see if it gets to Rhett Schlegel, who keeps it in. Nice little side kick. Reed pushes it up. Let's see if Xander can beat that defender. That defender just gets a touch on it, kicks the ball out of bounds. Should be a throw in for Kingfisher. And Chago's on the ball, passes it up, but that defender from Tuttle is there once again in the way. Throw in for Kingfisher. Chago's on the ball. Seeing what movement we have there, and he tosses it in. Xander's on the ball. Just gets away from him. I don't. Foul was called on Kingfisher. Free kick for Tuttle. I think the coach is going to have to put some eyes on it, see exactly what that was. A walking header. Probably going to rethink that next time. Chago on the ball up the middle. He's got 3 up front. Let's see if Eduardo can get there. It's going to be all on Eduardo to take this shot. And the defender just pushes him out of the way. Battle in the box. Tuttle defender gets it out. Chago was on the ball, but he had an arm holding him back. And Rhett takes a shot, and it's just outside. Good look. This Tuttle team is very aggressive. Kingfisher's going to have to be aggressive as well, but they just can't get caught retaliating. Goal kick for Tuttle. Again, it is tough for these refs sometimes to see certain things because the boys' game just moves at a faster pace. And Reed just takes a tumble. Foul on Tuttle. A little bit of a trip there. Reed's going to take that kick. Kingfisher's there. Let's see if we can do something with that ball. Call against Tuttle there. It looked like that may have been a handball. Pretty sure it was. When I first saw that, I was going to mention it, but I'm falling a little behind at times. So, yeah, free kick for Kingfisher. Hayden Green's going to take this kick. The defender, he needs to back up because I'm of the opinion that if they're within your distance, kick the ball right to them. And, they won't do it again. So, let's see if Hayden takes a shot on the goal or if he's going to pass it up. And he's going to shoot on the goal, and it is in. Yellow Jacket stinger to the back of the net. That's what you want to see. That was a nice one. Hayden Green, Jr., Kingfisher. Stinger to the back of the net. On a free kick. Brings the score now 4-1. 33 minutes in the second half. Kingfisher has come out. I think Coach Waltman gave them a thing or two in that halftime talk because they have come out playing at a little bit different pace and a little bit different level. Right now, though, the ball is getting past the defensive line. Alex Montiel's there. And not sure. Looks like as Diego went out for the ball, I guess, it looked like the Tuttle forward touched the ball, maybe kicked it out of his hands, giving him a free kick. So not sure. I apologize because there's some things that are just kind of confusing me. I guess the ref didn't blow the whistle for him to kick, which I thought he did, so Diego's re-kicking. Ball's going to go to Chago. Nice touch. And let's see if they can repeat. Ooh, that was a good slide tackle. And he pushes it up to a Tuttle player, and they push it through right in the middle of the defenders. They're going to have to shut him off. Joaquin is there. And he's battling. Good defensive work, good goalie work. Tuttle player, he's coming back a little slow. Tuttle's still on the ball. Kingfisher's battling for it. Rhett Schlegel's on the ball. Nice footwork. Not sure what was called there, but I guess he's saying Rhett pushed off. Again, my eyes are a little slow tonight. He must have extended his arm. I didn't really see that, but that's kind of what the referee had motioned, that he extended his arm. So we'll go with it. And free kick for Tuttle. Nice shot. Let's see if the Kingfisher defense, good touch from Alex Montiel. Right to Hayden Green to Reed Witt. And he's going to drop it back to Damian DeAlba. Oop. Tuttle is, looks like a handball was called. We'll see what happens. They're going to take a shot. I bet they're going to take a shot straight on the goal. Diego's ready and waiting. The fans are invested in this game, and that's always a good thing. Diego gets an easy scoop. Thankfully, he didn't lose that. Pushes the ball up, but Tuttle's there to get a foot on it. Now Damian to Rhett. Rhett to Hayden. Hayden up to Reed Witt. Nice touch. Good touches. And Damian is there. Uh-oh. Looks like the Tuttle player is motioning that he got an elbow to the face, but the ref didn't call it, so we didn't see it. Chago's going to move the ball down the side. He's got a Tuttle defender on his heels. Chago centers it. Reed header into the, thought Eduardo was going to get that in there. The Tuttle defenders are on the ball. Chago's on it. And he's going to, whip for a shot. Probably took just a little too long. Throw in for the Yellow Jackets. And again, it's 4-1. Jackets on top of Tuttle. If you're just tuning in, remember this is a Tuttle club team, not Tuttle High School. But they're giving Kingfisher everything that they got. And they are a pretty scrappy team. Throw in from Chago to Kingfisher. Hayden on the ball. He's going to pass it up. Xander Padilla on the shot, and the goalie just taps it out. And Rhett Schlegel from the side. Yellow Jacket stinger to the back of the net. Kingfisher is coming on. They're working together, and that is what they need. And Marcos is airing out the lungs. Looks like Tuttle may be beginning to feel the pace. Tiring them out. Kingfisher is ready to receive. Looks like Coach Waltman is going to sub in, Maddox Jarvis and Julie Marshall for Hayden Green and Rhett Schlegel. And he's got a few others warming up on the sidelines. Looks like Elijah Click is warming up to come out, and he's not wearing his normal goalie kit, so that means he's going to be out on the field. He'll either play, I would assume, up in the front or in the middle. And again, Elijah can play anywhere on the field. He is an exceptional goalie. And the ball is kicked back. Diego scoops it up. Chago's on the ball, pass to Maddox Jarvis, just falls behind him a little bit. Maddox is going to advance it up to Xander Padilla. A nice 1-2 move there. Those Tuttle defenders, they're in the way, doing their job. Tuttle is now taking the ball from Kingfisher. Bad touch there. Let's see if Abel Guzman can get there and move that ball down the field. Tuttle defender once again. Maybe not defender, but Tuttle player. And he's going to take a shot, and it doesn't get there. Going to be a goal kick for Kingfisher. Looks like the Combs twins and Elijah Click are loosening up on the side. Nice pump by Diego. And Tuttle takes a shot from way back into the hands of Diego. And he's going to put the ball up to the middle of the field. Ooh, a little bit of a push in the back. Goalie doesn't, the ref doesn't see that. You always know when they're guilty because they raise their hands like, oops. But that's all right. Oh. Foul on number 8. Joaquin Wallace. I know that guy. Free kick for Tuttle. On their As the Tuttle sets it up, we'll see if they kick it straight on the goal and he does. Deflected by Maddox Jarvis. A little bit of a good defense. Good defense by the Yellow Jackets. Nice keep by Xander to Reed Witt. And Tuttle's on the attack. They push the ball up. And he's going to shoot on the goal. And Diego's there to get it once again. And he throws the ball out. We'll see if Kingfisher can get it down on the other end, get another goal, but it's off of Reed Witt. Going to be a... No, maybe. I guess it's a throw in for Kingfisher. My eyes deceive me. 3 new subs on the defensive line. We've got Keelan and Keenan Combs and Elijah Click on the defensive line. And Tuttle's coming with the ball, trying to get past the defensive line again. And they're in pursuit. Kingfisher has control of the ball so far. Oh, now that was an illegal slide tackle. You just can't come in from behind or the side like that. Free kick for Kingfisher. Look like Keelan Combs taking that free kick, but the ball goes just outside. Going to be a throw in for Tuttle. Tuttle is trying to advance the ball. Again, the score is 5-1. We got 23 minutes and 50 seconds. So we've got a runner coming through, and he's going to shoot on the goal and just outside. He was in the right spot. Goal kick for Kingfisher. Let's see where Diego puts it. Brings it out to Abel Guzman. Just loses touch. He keeps it in. And the Tuttle defender's there once again in the way. Chago's on the ball. Passes it up to Abel, and that is going to be out on Tuttle. Throw in for Kingfisher. Subs for Kingfisher. We've got Xander Padilla coming out, Jairo Velarde going in, Rhett Schlegel going in for Abel Guzman. Coach Waltman giving his words of encouragement as they come out. And Eduardo gets bodied there by the defender, and Schlegel returns the favor. And he's going to bring the ball up the side. Let's see if he can center it, give somebody a good shot on the goal, but Tuttle is there. Julian Marshall there to deflect the ball. Looks like we've got the side judge there. AR is having a quick discussion. I thought a yellow card was going to come out, but I guess not. Used them all up in the first half, maybe. Free kick for Kingfisher. Reed Witt taking the kick. Puts it in the air, and header from Tuttle. Rhett Schlegel's on the ball. Tuttle's there to take it away. Combs is there with the ball, drops it back to Elijah Click. And Elijah just deflects it off the Tuttle player. Going to be a throw in for Kingfisher. Good throw in from Elijah. Nice little touch from Chago. Now Chago's out in front. This is on him. He's on his own there. Puts it up in the center. Header in for, oh. That was a nice play. Reed was right there in the right spot. Ball just did not go the correct direction. That was a good play. That was teamwork. And Reed puts it into the center. Chago's there. Uh-oh. And Schlegel takes defender is able to stop it. Kingfisher just missed a couple opportunities right on the goal. Looks like we got a foul that was called on Kingfisher, so Tuttle will have a free kick. That was a nice set of action right there. I'm really surprised that ball didn't end up in the back of the net. But, hey, give it up to Tuttle. They're not going to go away easy. And Elijah brings the ball down into the feet of Chago. Oh, and he's brought down to the ground. Foul. That's a foul on... Okay, foul against Tuttle. For a minute, I thought he pointed the other direction. Chago's going to take the free kick. He's going to send it up. We've got Maddox Jarvis, Eduardo De La Torre, and Abel Guzman there. And Rhett Schlegel is there. And they just miss it. Oh. It was just right there. Tuttle's back on the ball. They're going to try to advance it up. Here comes Hyro. Let's see what Tuttle does with it. And they've got a Tuttle forward, but Elijah Click gets it out. Oh. Good defense. Defense held their own there. Kicked out by Keenan Combs. Going to give a throw in to Tuttle. Keenan and Keelan are juniors. Elijah is a sophomore. Chago Ortega, a junior, moving the ball forward. Passes it up to Eduardo De La Torre, a freshman. And the Tuttle Tiger tries to, or not Tiger, Tuttle player tries to take it. Eduardo centers it right to Maddox Jarvis, a junior. And Abel Guzman takes a shot. Abel is no, that was Jairo Velarde, sorry. He is a junior. We've got a Tuttle player down. He's slapping the turf. Looks like he may have a significant injury there. But the ref's checking him, and they're calling out the coach or the trainer. We'll see what comes from this. Right now it's Jackets 5, Tuttle 1, 18 minutes and 43 seconds. We'll go to commercial and while they sort this out, and hopefully this player's all right.
Before the 1930s, most of rural Oklahoma didn't have electricity. With rural areas in such dire need for electricity, the Rural Electrification Administration was created. The REA made modest loans to create rural cooperatives. The first loan to a member-owned co-op in Oklahoma came on October 1st, 1936, to Cimarron Electric Cooperative. Cimarron completed construction of a plant and lines, and on December 24th, 1937, became the first to turn on the power. Since then, Cimarron's mission of bringing electricity to its members has been nothing short of successful. Farms have grown and become more efficient, oil and natural gas companies have set up shop, and our membership grows every year. Thank you for being part of Cimarron for all of these years.
And we're back. The Tuttle player has been helped off the field. I can see him over there on the sidelines. He walked for a second, sat down, so looks like it could be an ankle issue. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like their trainer's working on him right now. So trying to set everything back up. Ref's getting everything back. Going to drop the ball. Nice attack by Jarvis. The Jackets are on the ball, but it's back to the feet of the Tuttle team, and they're going to try to advance that ball up. And here comes Chago. Let's see if he can get through them. He tries, but again, that Tuttle defender, which would be their theme of the night, in the way. Elijah Click's racing back to the ball. He's going to kick it out. Throw in for Tuttle. I think it's been a while since Elijah's got some action on the field in this capacity. He's the backup goalie, which obviously, you know, as we said earlier, it's senior night. Diego is the one of the captains for of the seniors, and he is the goalie. And he will be missed next year, but we do know that Elijah will be able to step into the goal and do the work.
Offside call on Tuttle. Free kick.
Offsides on Tuttle. Free kick for Kingfisher. Elijah is playing with a lot of energy. I think he's enjoying being out here again. Ball's kicked up. Tuttle's in possession. They're trying to advance it right now. Rhett Schlegel puts a foot on the ball. And number 9 there for Tuttle. He can dribble. And he just put on a nice little showcase there. That's Alex McCaslin. Throw in for Tuttle. And yes, if you're looking, that is a girl. And that's okay. This is a Tuttle club team, co-ed. And those Tuttle defenders have been giving Kingfisher all the fits they want. We've got Joey Marshall inside there. See if he can pass the ball up, and it's out of bounds. Off of a Tuttle player. New subs for Kingfisher coming in. We've got Hayden Green, J.W. Struck, Damian DeAlba, Xander Padilla. Going to give those guys in the front a break. And again, right now, it's Kingfisher Yellow Jackets against Tuttle. It's a Tuttle club team. 16 minutes left in the second half. Score is 5-1. Kingfisher come out from halftime and had a whole new attitude, set the pace of the game, and they've been keeping it up. Right now we've got the Combs. I think that was Keenan Combs running back to shield the ball. Diego picked it up, threw it out to Julian Marshall, battling with the Tuttle club player. And he's going to take a shot on the goal, and it's to the outside. Goal kick for Kingfisher. So far, this game has taken the direction that is necessary for Kingfisher to pull this off. If they can maintain this pace, maintain the lead for the next 15 minutes, they'll walk out of here with a nice little victory. And Xander Padilla advancing the ball right now, and he's going to take a shot on the goal, and nope, the defender says no, but Hayden Green took a nice shot on the goal and hit the top crossbar. Just didn't make it. That was a nice shot. We really need more of those in every game, but that was nice. I'm sure Xander is replaying in his head right now that he probably should have taken one less step or one less touch and just shot that ball on the goal, but then that defender was still there doing what they're supposed to do. And Tuttle's trying to trying to attack. And they have command of the ball right now. And number, is that 16, being battled right now with Elijah Click. Takes a shot on the goal. Diego gets it. Almost slipped through his hands. Thankfully, he was able to grab it. That was Aiden Howell, number 16, took that shot on the goal for Tuttle. And here we go. Hayden Green's going to run in. He gets the ball, keeps it moving forward, passes it up to Jairo Velarde. Jairo's in the middle, passes it up, just intercepted by the Tuttle defender. Takes it from Maddox Jarvis. Now Hayden Green is back on the ball, being challenged by the Tuttle defender. They both hit the turf, and looks like a foul's called on Hayden Green. Free kick to Tuttle. We'll see if they put it up, try to send it to the goal. He's out on about the 32-yard line. Let's see if he's got a leg on him. And he puts it up there, and Diego brings it out of the air. And Diego sends it back. Maddox Jarvis is on the ball. So is the Tuttle defender. And she gets it out of the way. And here we go. Tuttle's back on it. Elijah Click is there. He drops it back to Diego. Diego's going to kick it out. Back to Elijah. Elijah sends it up to Damien. Damien's going to move the ball. He passes it over to Jairo Velarde just outside of it. Misses it. Tuttle is there to take it. And now the ball has gotten past the defense. Tuttle takes a shot. Diego's there to block it. Good stop, goalkeeper. Diego puts the ball out to Julian Marshall. Good touch from Julian. But Tuttle's able to get it. It's a nice little battle right here between, I think that was Julian Marshall, and Tuttle shoots it out of the back of the field. Goal kick for Kingfisher. Looks like we have a substitute, Abel Guzman, in for Julian Marshall. Just trying to figure out why my wife was trying to FaceTime me when she knows I'm up here doing this. Oh. Tuttle takes a tumble. Foul on Jairo Velarde. Free kick for Tuttle. This has been definitely a chippy game. It's interesting. Keeps the fans alert. Probably giving Coach Walton a little bit of heartburn. And let's see, they're taking their time on this kick. And here we go. Nice kick. In the right spot. Header by Hayden Green. Nice swarm of the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. Nice. Once again, that Tuttle defender is there in the way. And throw in for Kingfisher, Elijah Click. And if you were viewing the girls broadcast, one of the seniors for the girls was Hannah Click, which is Elijah's older sister. And Kingfisher is trying to stop the advance of the Tuttle Club team. Now Reed Witt is on the attack. See if he can stay on the outside. He's got Damien in the middle. Oh, it makes it right there. Xander Padilla on the shot. And the goalie just stops it. That was a nice touch. Nice shot on the goal. Good thing is there was 3 players for Kingfisher that was right there in the vicinity to take that shot. And Jairo Velarde is there on the ball. Takes a bump from Tuttle. I don't know who's keeping track of all these fouls, but man, they've been busy. We got the Tuttle Tiger bending over there trying to take his time to get out of the field of play there, but give him that 10 yards or potentially take a kick to the nose. Let's see what Hayden does. Is he going to go straight for the goal? He puts it over to the side for Reed Witt, but it's just outside of his reach.
Goal kick for Tuttle. Substitution for Tuttle.
Tuttle is substituting now. Yes, goal kick for Tuttle. Maddox Jarvis coming in, making a difference here. Xander Padilla on the ball, shoots it. Misses just outside, but that Tuttle defender, I think she got her foot on the ball to deflect it. Kingfisher's doing a pretty good job so far.
Substitution for the Yellow Jackets, number 3, Santiago Ortega.
Pretty good job so far. Keeping them corralled. Kingfisher subbing. Let's see what we've got going on here. Goal kick for Kingfisher. Goal kick for Tuttle. Kingfisher's looking to get the ball. Chago's in the air. He brings it down. He's going to advance. And the ball gets just a little ways away from him.
Goal kick for Tuttle.
So far, Kingfisher is staying in control of this half. 7 minutes left. Score is 5-1. Jackets on top. Goal kick for Tuttle. And Reed Witt is there to receive that. See if he can get past them. The defenders deny him. This defender's, look at this. I can do a couple of step overs. And they're keeping it moving, but Reed is battling. And foul on Tuttle. He brings down Reed in that little exchange there. Reed's going to take a free kick. Let's see how Kingfisher sets up for this. Got Jairo Velarde out here on the outside trying to sneak around, and there he goes. Oh, ball was placed in a good spot. Damien just missed it. Tuttle's on the attack now. Let's see if they can get past the Kingfisher defense. Kenny Combs is there to kick it out of bounds, giving the Tuttle team a throw in. Another substitution for Tuttle. I'm sure pretty sure they only had about 4 subs, so I think those guys are probably getting a little tired right now. And offsides on Tuttle.
Offside call on Tuttle. Free kick for Kingfisher.
Free kick for Kingfisher. Going to be taken by Elijah Click. And he sends the ball up to Reed Witt. Header on the ball, but those Tuttle defenders, they're there, getting in the way, doing their job. Ball's brought back to Abel Guzman. Reed drops it back to Hayden Green, Hayden Green, who sends it up to Chago Ortega. He gets the ball, and he's going to send it to the middle. Oh, off the defender of Tuttle. And he sends it up to the middle now. Header in the goal. Maddox Jarvis. Jacket stinger in the back of the net. That was a nice play. That was a good job by Chago keeping that ball in play because it looked like the defender was going to knock it right out of bounds. And Chago was staying calm, cool, and collected. Kept the ball in play. Centered it. Maddox Jarvis was there to head it into the goal. And like I said, I think it was last year when I really got to see Maddox play for the high school, and I just thought, man, this young man he's got something. So hopefully he can continue to do that. And he got a goal. And here comes Damien down the side, but that Tuttle defender is there. Damien takes a tumble. Jairo Velarde is on the ball, pushing it forward. Nice touch from Damien. Back to Chago, who keeps it inside. Is he going to beat that defender? And he does. But that other defender has a different thing to say about it. Chago's on the ground. Well, he gets back up. Hayden Green is on the ball. And nice header from Elijah Click. Tuttle is not giving in or giving up. Looks like possibly a push there, resulting in a foul. And once again, Tuttle's doing the little, let me bend over in front of the kick. Maddox Jarvis on the ball. Let's see if he can go and get another one. And the defender's there to take the ball away. Goalie scoops it up. And Tuttle's trying to move the ball. Let's see if the Kingfisher defense, they drop it back to Diego. He sends it right back. Sends it to Abel, but the Tuttle player was in the way. Hayden Green now on the attack, and here comes Chago. Let's see if he can center that just right, shoot it into the goal, and nope, the goalie denies it. Maybe one too many touches on that. Sometimes you got to just send it in just a little bit earlier, but that was a nice attack. It was a nice run. Ooh. Oh. A little bit of bumping and shoving there between Kingfisher and the Tuttle defenders. We have 2 minutes and 37 seconds left. Score is the Jackets 6, Tuttle Club 1. Yellow Jackets are staying in control. About to take a free kick. Let's see if they try to put it in the goal or what kind of set piece they have here. Reed Witt's taking the kick. Goes up. Oh, the goalie, he got it, but almost an error there. And Reed is back on the ball. And he takes a shot, and it's just, Chago tries to go for about half of a bicycle kick there and just misses it. Looks like it's going to be Tuttle's ball. I'm not sure what's going on there in that corner, if they're waiting for someone to, they had to go out and get the ball, I guess. Throw in for Tuttle. Right down the line. Right to Kingfisher. Hayden Green takes a shot on the goal. Goalie's there to scoop it up. I think Jairo realizes he just missed out on the chance to just turn around and shoot that ball in the goal. But in the heat of the moment, sometimes you don't realize how close you are to the goal. Nice challenge by J.W. Struck on the ball there. Got 51 seconds left. Kingfisher's up 6-1. Again, when Kingfisher came out from the halftime, they came out with a whole different attitude. They just picked up the pace, scored, and kept the pace going, played very aggressive, and they're continuing it through the end of this game. Foul on Kingfisher. Free kick by Tuttle. 23 seconds left. Nice shot on the goal by it's not really on the goal, but nice shot to the box from the Tuttle Club player. And Diego's going to send it up. Elijah's he wants to take that ball and go somewhere with it, but we'll see if Chago can get there. And that's the game. Kingfisher 6, Tuttle 1. Kingfisher Senior Night has turned out to be a successful run for the girls, the Lady Jackets, and the boys, the Jackets. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I believe Mr. Swisher will be down here in a moment to give a... Nope. I'm going to finish it out. Oh, all right. Well, it just turned out to be a nice play for the boys and the girls on senior night. They both come out with wins. Kingfisher coming out with 6 points to 1 for Tuttle. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching tonight. I did just trying to think off the top of my head. I don't even know when the next games are. The next Tuesday and Thursday, I believe. I already set my phone down, so I'd shut off where I have my information at. But good game between these teams. The Kingfisher boys looked really good. They're finishing up the season next week, and we'll see how the playoffs look for the boys and the girls. Other than that, thank you again for being here, tuning in, and don't forget to support Kingfisher High School soccer. It's been a nice, eventful season, and hopefully they can finish out on a good note.
And again, just want to thank our sponsors, Cimarron Electric, Jackson's, Johnson's of Kingfisher, Capital Roll-Off, and Pioneer Telephone. So just keep them sponsors in your, around town and doing business. So appreciate them. All right, Carl, call it a night.
We'll call it a night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for a Thursday night at the K-Town.